Yes, Mas Hafiz. Welcome, Mas Gani.
Asik.
Asik. Trik apa tuh? Trik topi apa tuh, Mas Gani?
Enggak, biasa atlet pakai topi biasa.
Welcome, Mas Ardi.
Udah.
Udah 9, speakernya udah masuk lagi belum, Kon?
Belum. Hanza boleh minta tolong diingetin ya?
Belum, ya.
Oh.
Sudah. Speaker sudah ada di waiting room. Jadi nanti siap-siap Mas Titan untuk menyambut ya. Okay, I believe Mr. Mario is here.
Good morning, Mr. Mario.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Ya,
Apa kabar?
baik. Terima kasih. Gimana dengan Pak Mario?
I like to apologize first. Bahasa Inggris aman guys atau gimana?
We will use English in the session, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize for being a bit under the weather. Basically, I have a sort of infection, I guess, and I'm running a strain of antibiotics. So yeah, it's been a very relaxed 3 days in bed resting, but I'm feeling better now, which is good.
Get well soon, sir. I hope you recover fast.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Now we are on 9 o'clock. So maybe we can start the session, right, Mas Wargun? Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
Yep. My name is Titan, and I will be your host today. And today, Bagri will be the moderator. So yeah, let's start the session. I will start to share my screen. Thank you, Pak Mario, for coming to our meeting. It's a pleasure to have you in this meeting.
Same here.
Yep. This is the tag for today. Yep. Okay, let's start the session. Good morning, everyone. We are on All Hands Thursday, February 17, 2026. And we have an inspiring speaker today, Pak Mario. Good have to see you here. And we can see here the inspiring journey of Pak Mario. Yeah. But I believe actually he has more experience, a lot from this list, because I got this list from his LinkedIn, and actually he has a lot of experience. So I get the experience, the latest, and also the things that correlated with Bukit Vista, like that. Maybe you want to tell us more about your journey, Mario, please.
I would love to tell you more things about my journey. But first of all, I want to understand from your, okay, it's Bukit Vista. It's in hospitality. Management.
Yep, correct.
And you are all working together to make this community stronger, better, and more, let's say, better. Okay.
Yes, correct.
That's what you're doing right now, and you are all part of this. You are all part of this group as a working colleagues.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because that's very important. I want to understand, because when somebody asks the question, how can I be inspirational? I think it doesn't work like that, because the other person who asks the question must really, have the desire to actually, to get inspired. It's all about acceptance.
Yeah.
It's very important, and that's hospitality. Hospitality basically is an emotional trend. Okay, but unfortunately, it's not enough to scale a business. We cannot be emotionally friendly, emotionally engaged, and super nice, super kind. Sometimes can be too fake. Example, 5 stars hotels, which I never get into that kind of business. It tend to be too fake. It tend to be artificial. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to understand that, and thank you all for having me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will take you to my journey, but not as a journey through hostels, hotels, food brands, franchising. Now I'm getting into media as a new startup in Indonesia. But to be honest, I didn't change any industry. To be honest with you, I just trying to build my capabilities. Make sense to you?
Hmm.
I'm trying to add things on my life that can be harder so I can have a better option the next 5 years from now. So what I'm doing and what I did in my last 25 years of being an entrepreneur, it was nothing but stacking many sectors for me to seeking one of the most important assets I ever had in my life was freedom to travel. Okay, that's the main reason I'm doing all this. I'm stacking. I'm putting skills on my pocket in order for me to be free. And I hope your English is good to understand what I'm saying. Okay. If you need help, blink twice. Okay, you understand that. Okay, good. So my question is different. Instead of asking myself, what business should I stay in? I see a little bit different and more like what skill I'm building and I'm stacking. You know, it's a stack when you put one thing on top of the other. So what actually I'm building, okay, and what I'm learning. Hospitality, on the other hand, is what you're doing. It gives you and teach you service.
Okay.
Because in this world, you're only on two things. Either you sell a product or you sell a service. And hospitality taught me to be the best at what I'm doing, to work with people, connect with people. Because it's all about people, by the way, today. It's all about people. It's never about, no. It's, if somebody told you you have to have a great product, no, it's all about people. Okay. So hospitality taught me a great service, but food and beverage business taught me operations. Because that's very important. If you have a great hotel, a great communication channels, but your beds are dirty and you have bed bugs and the toilets are dirty and and the system doesn't work and the reply to the message to the customer is late. In Indonesian, we say percuma. You are good at service, but you have nothing. You don't have the operation. And then the franchise thing taught me personally how to scale, to cost, how I can copy paste. Okay, that's very important. Now, in your case, as hospitality, you need to make sure that how you call that, the operation are in tone with your service, and you can scale so you can give to the next guy who you are recruiting today. Okay. Otherwise, it's very hard to tell the other guy to do what you know, but you don't have the system to tell him what to do, right? And then media, on the other hand, which I'm investing today and I'm pursuing, it teaching me leverage.
Okay.
It's very important. I remember maybe 22 years ago, I opened my first hostel, and there is no hostel world in hostel bookers. It was terrible, guys. I have to go to the terminus station in Rome, Estación Central, with a little banner on top of my head. I have beds to sell. And that was everybody was doing. Come on in. I have hot air. I have air conditioning, blah, blah, blah. It's so hard. Once Hostel World jumped in, and Hostel Bookers and Hostels.com, Priceline and Booking.com ran out of business. So much competition. And boom, a new industry came in, and we all know what happened to Hostel World. It's one of the biggest and one of the most connecting business in the world for the backpackers and the young people to explore and share and laugh and all those things that you should do when you're young.
Yeah.
So for me, it wasn't about trend, right? Hospitality is not a trend. It's a state of mind. It was about collecting tools, put tools in my pocket. Hospitality, and then industries change, but skill still stays. It's very important. And then hospitality is emotional, guys. How many times do you have people come to your place and they are angry because something? We are emotional. Oh, ini kenapa ini bau? Toiletnya bau. Because people are emotional. We are all emotional. But the business is mathematical. If the price for the laundry and the breakfast and the chemical used to clean the room, it doesn't fit with how much the guy pay per night, you are not in business, you are in charity business. You are charity. You are giving away beds to poor people, which is, I'm a big fan of that, but not when it comes business. Business is different. Now, this is what I see. Now, experience bring all these together, all that emotional, technical, mathematical, scalability, and the leverage bring all together. Because experience brings them all together, but then you have the operations, right? Operations basically keep it consistent. That's the operation. And then, of course, the most important thing in your case is to be profitable, because profitable is the only thing that keeps everything alive, right? Even in a relationship, I mean, if you have a girlfriend and she doesn't give you how much you put in emotionally, intellectually, one of you is going to be rugi. One of you is just going to put, but the other is just going to take. Terima kasih, by the way, I find it very philosophical. Terima and kasih. Yeah. If you say thank you, what do you mean by that? I'm thank you. Who are you? Why I'm thankful? I mean, leave me alone. But if you give me, kalau kasih dan saya terima, that's so philosophical. What if you give me and I don't take it anymore? You just keep giving me. Kasih, tapi aku gak terima. Gimana? Rasanya gak enak. So what's going on? I mean, I feel bad. What the hell, man? I stopped giving you. Same thing work for the guys who are just expect terima, tapi gak ada yang kasih. Man, it's very philosophical. So hospitality is a bit like that. Need to be, it need to be the mathematical, emotional, and practical. Okay, this is how I see it.
Okay. Yep, that's very inspiring, Mr. Mario. So I believe that is the answer for the first question, actually. But maybe later I will confirm, or we can go deeper on the question for the next. But yeah, that what I got from your journey is actually you are not shifting to many industry, but you are stacking your skill to leverage your life to gather your skill. That what I got from you. So yeah.
Correct.
I got your gathering tools, how you use media to leverage your maybe hospitality sector like that. Okay, sir, maybe we can go to the next section, that is for the question. I believe we have 3 questions, but yeah, I think you have already answered the first question, but maybe later we can go deeper for that. Yep. Okay, this is the first question. Yeah, this is you have moved across multiple sector, hostel management, F&B, franchising, and entrepreneurship. And then what is your inner motivation or personal driver push you to keep exploring beyond a single industry? We want to go deeper for this question, sir. Please.
Well, I think I partially answered in my first case. So when I say multiple sectors, I don't really believe in multiple sectors from an individual point of view. So I am ready to learn as many things, but the only way to do it is either study it or do it, right? So my motivational, how you call that, thing, it's actually is not motivational, but it's just desirable. Desirable. It's something that I really want to understand when it comes to people, hospitalities, entrepreneurship. I'm learning even now, to be honest with you, every day. I'm learning many things every day. I mean, talking to you right now, I'm learning how to calculate my words and how to breathe in the same time for you to understand my message. And I'm doing it right now. Okay? Because when you say practice and study are two different things, you know, multiple sectors. But, you know, if you read a book about riding a bicycle or riding the bicycle, okay, I think that it doesn't matter how many books you read about riding that bicycle. I don't care. You can read the best books in the world. You will never ride the bicycle. It doesn't matter how many books you read. So what inspires me and motivates me is the desire of
Sorry,
doing things, regardless, and the desire to understand the things, you know, because it's not, yes, is that okay? Everything okay?
You're
Is
like,
it the
but now it's good. You can go ahead. Now good.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you, I'm on my phone, so I still receive phone calls sometimes. Don't worry, okay? All good now?
Yep. Good, sir.
Has to cut it out. So, when it comes to how you call that, it's actually inspiring. Actually, it's not really inspiring, but it's desire. My desire to know more, to do more. It's nothing really inspiring, to be honest with you, because I don't believe in motivation. To be honest with you, even though I'm here to tell you something and to try to motivate you, it only worked for a small short of time, maybe a couple of days, or maybe weeks, or maybe 3 months. But if you don't keep doing, if you don't keep have that desire of knowing and learning things, then it's just gonna be the member gym you bought 1 year ago for the year pass, but use it once or twice. You know, that's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You know, so I'm not here to motivate you, but I'm here to give you a cruel reality. It's not about picking the sexy part of the whatever you want to do, but it's having the desire to grow, to understand, and, you know, to think as a oneness, not as a multi-industry. It's just a little thing like, you know, what problems I want to solve in hotels industry. Bali, for example, a lot of competition. And if you think about the service, how you call that, all this service, hospitality, system change, supply chain, laundry, all the things that's happening in Bali right now, it's a lot of businesses working with the hotel itself. So if you're a good hospitality company, you just teach each of all these little chain that help you to thrive and whatever. We give them a good support of operational procedure. Yeah. And that is not sexy. Nobody wants to do that because that's the worst part. You know, there's nothing motivational, but I think it's almost mathematical. It's a pattern that we have in our brain. And that's mostly, I call it not nafsu, but desire. I do really want to meet you today, all of you. If I could be live in your room with you, you know, I'll be probably trying to touch one of you, like one by one, to go to you in your face and be like, dude, stop thinking about multi-industries. It's not such a thing. So yeah, beyond the single industry, it's actually one industry. It's you. You are the only industry. You are the one. Titan, you are the industry because you are part of all these 8 billion plus networking, and we're all humans, and you are all your own industry. Whatever you feel that you want to accomplish, okay, you have to have a reality check in first place of yourself, and then you have to start to take action based on the things that you have and you know, and slowly stack it up,
Yep.
and add. So to answer my motivator, I think is my idea and my desire to grow and to learn more. That's
Got it. Yeah, that's very inspiring, Mr. Mario, because what I got is that is what we call a never stop learning, and also that is aligned with Bukit Vista's value. That is a never settle. So we still keep learning. We found with the opportunity and what other things that can support our that very aligned with our value, Mr. Mario. Yeah.
amazing.
For the first question, and then yeah, I think the second little bit answered by you before. Then maybe we can jump into the third question. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
You can jump whenever you want.
Okay.
Take your time.
The third question is looking ahead. How do you see the intersection of hospitality and also culinary entrepreneurship, franchising involving in the Southeast Asia over the next 5 till 10 years?
Looking ahead in some things that will define. I think that you have to be very careful. I'm talking about you personally, one by one. Each one of you, Brian, Francisco, each one of you, in the next 10 years in Asia, the most important thing that you will invest in is your brand and your personal brand. Titan Bagus, nomor satu. I work with you because you are Titan Bagus. You are Titan.
Yep.
You are not Muhammad. You are not Brian. You are not Gray. You are not Francisca. I don't know. You are not Nadia. You are not Gunung. You're not Lutfi. You're no one. You are Titan. And the only reason I'm working with you because of your brand, your personal branding. So the next 10 years in Asia, I see it, not just you as the personal branding, but brand will be more than food and hotels. Brand, it will be the only titan that will shape the whole hospitality industry. To be honest with you, brand will matter more than food. It's happening today. You go to McDonald's not because the food is great. We all know the food is shit, and sorry for the bad words. The food is terrible, and it's actually bad for you. It gives you inflammation, the crave, high sugar spike, and all those things that psychological, whatever it have you. But you go because of the brand.
Yeah, correct.
It smells the same, it tastes the same, it's a franchisable, and it's convenient, and it's cheap, blah, blah. No, it's brand. So the next 10 years in Asia, what will define business and hospitality? I think it's brand, okay? People will buy identity. Okay, story, community, trust. That's behind the brand. Okay. First, second, that will work in the next 10 years in Asia, and looking ahead, by the way, I think all these concept and structural businesses like yours, it will be more structured, more SOPs, more on demanding numbers, more on show me the data. show me the standard operational procedures.
Okay.
It's going to be happening next 10 years because AI is taking away our jobs or is giving me hundreds of possibilities to explore and exploit the internet with my own experience as a human being, which AI never tried to be a human, right? So I think SOPs and brand are going to be the next thing in 10 years that we have to look up and invest in, okay? Personal and business wise. And third, which is, I think, very interesting, and I hope you guys understand that, but hybrid models, it's been always working, but in the next 10 years, okay, it's going to work differently and it's going to hit you in your nose. It's going to punch you in the face because F&B is connected with media hybridly.
Okay.
Then you have F&B or hotel plus community. Makes sense? It's hybrid. Then you have F&B or you have hotel and lifestyle. Do you understand? You have to connect. I got the Indians going to that particular hotel because that's the lifestyle that goes with that hotel. Okay, I don't want to say nothing word, but Indians complain a lot. So they go to that particular hotel because that's the lifestyle. Okay, so third, which is the very important, how I see Asia in the next 10 years, I see it hybrid. So I want to connect media with food, community with the hotel, and the whatever things, the lifestyle, whatever you're going to be. So the brands, we build audience. Okay. And then you will build outlets to dominate the market. That's what I'm doing today. I'm building outlets and I'm building the trend of the Balkan in Indonesia, and then I'm building a lifestyle. Oh, you have to have that shawarma with that kind of juice, with that kind of yogurt, with that kind of people. Because the other people are not your community. You know what I mean? And you create a community based on this hybrid system. And then that community is going to be connecting with your community. And then next thing you know, in the next 10 years in Southeast Asia, we're going to have all these new kind of hybrid combining community with businesses and, you know, branding with SOPs. And then I just spilled to you the secret I've been keeping all my life. I'm joking. Okay. I didn't move across multi-industry, by the way, because I was confused. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's just I'm preparing for today's speech. 25 years ago, I was preparing 25 years ago for what I'm telling you today, and I knew it was gonna happen. Crazy, yeah? Grateful, actually, because what you do, it teaches me to serve. You are serving, guys. Don't forget that. We are people servers. The more people you serve, the more people are going to want to join and want to work with you. That's what hospitality taught me, to serve. Okay?
Yeah.
But the restaurant business and the hotel itself taught me to scale. You know what I mean? It taught me to scale, and the franchise helped me to multiply. And the last thing which I'm going to bring you today, the media, it teach me to amplify. Media is very important, guys. You have one of the most interesting tools that you're using today, right? And you have all these AI who has taken knows what we are talking right now and transform it in any kind of content that is easy shareable. Everything we're talking right now, I'm collecting the data, by the way, and I'm creating my own avatar, and I'm creating my own channel to train and to share this information to people that they are not inspired or they don't know how to start. You know what I mean? And you have all these tools, we have all these tools, and the community is going crazy just because we work on the brand, and Titan is going to be Titan, it's going to be better every year. Just because Titan knows and understands skills, and that the SOP you're going to bring to your business and to this moderation situation. And third, the most important thing, you start to be hybrid. Okay? Because I see Brian is bingung sekarang, bingung banget. What do you mean by that, Mario? Right? I want you to understand and trying to think without what other people think in the first place. Trying to come up with your own kind of critical way of thinking without me telling you what to think, because that's stupid. You're not smart. You are repeating what I'm repeating, and you're repeating and you give to other what you already heard, and dari mulut ke mulut, and nobody learns something. Then you have someone like Francisca and say, wait a minute, stop. Why we are doing this? Kenapa kita seperti ini tiap hari? Why? And everything changed. Hospitality game changed because a guy in India decided to change few things in the room to make it more affordable, more interesting, clean, and he became one of the biggest franchise in the whole world. And you know I'm talking about the OVO. And then he go to the investors and people and look what I have. You want to work with me? Of course. And he's like 65,000+ Oyo hotel in around the world just because as Francisca decided to stop following the conformist thought. You know, it's not the same. Everything changed so fast. And to answer your question and trying to be inspirational, I'll be like, guys, just do stuff, you know, just play around, do stuff, and be curious about it. Careful as much as you can, and that will motivate you, and that will motivate everyone to please and to serve the customer with your heart. I would like to apologize for everything I said wrong, but unfortunately, life doesn't look in your face. Life does not give a shit if you're a good or a bad person. Life and all the universe and God only help you if you take action. Niat niya baik atau jelek, it doesn't matter. You take action and you do things that you think is right. And that's how inspirational I can be. If you think about reading a book, you don't read the book. You know what I mean? If you're thinking about changing a better job, you're not getting a better job. If you're thinking about to be more responsible at work, you're not going to be more responsible at work. You're just thinking. I started to write the book 6 years ago, okay? It's called 10 Rules of Failure, okay?
Yep.
I never finished to write the book because I was telling people, oh, I'm writing a book now. Oh, wow, that's so cool. My stupid brain take that as I already did write the book. And it gives me dopamine and oxytocin and all these beautiful molecules to make me don't write a book anymore. I'm not kidding you. Oh, man, kids, you're such a nice guy, man. Stop, you know, you're doing perfectly, man. You know? And then Hafiz, all of a sudden, he feels amazing. Oh, yeah, I'm a cool guy. What if you don't think like that? What if you're not a cool guy? What if you keep improving? What if you're not happy with what's happening around you? And that's how I see the next 10 years of you changing you with your friends, with your work, with your family, with whatever you want to do.
I
want to be the asshole that, you know, like the elder brother, like, you know, guys, hospitality, it's a very emotional game, but we need skill and we need to understand, you know, like mathematically, and, you know, the cash flow is important. So how you help your boss is going to be directly proportional how much money and how future you're going to have. Literally.
Yep.
How much you help your boss and how many problems you solve in your company and how many issues you solve to your manager, to your boss. This is exactly how much and how successful you become.
Okay. Yep. I got your point, Mario. So that is the important of personal branding to face the 5 until 10 years ahead. So, and also about just start doing. Talk less, do more, like that.
Oh man, I mean, I wish somebody reminded me 10 years ago that we have 2 years and 1 month. So listen 75% and talk 25.
Yeah, correct.
It's mathematics. You got 2 ways to get the shit in, and you get 1 way to get the stuff.
Okay, thank you, Pak Mario, for your inspiring journey and also the answer of your for these questions.
I hope it helps.
Yeah.
I hope it helps.
Yes, correct. Yeah, Pak Mario, thank you for coming with us. And
Terima kasih semuanya.
yep, the time is up, and thank you for joining us. We are very happy to having you here. And
Terima kasih semuanya. Sorry ya, sometimes bad words come out. Sorry. Oops. Maaf ya. Sorry.
Yeah. Later we will continue our all hand session.
Oke. Jadi kalau saya keluar dulu gak apa-apa ya. Kalau saya keluar dulu gak apa-apa ya.
You're very welcome if you
Terima
want to join the rest of the meeting. But if you have another agenda, Bapak juga dipersilakan.
Sebenarnya ada yang sebentar lagi. Saya sebenarnya ada satu meeting lagi sebentar jam 10. Jadi harus saya ya.
Oke, tidak apa-apa, Pak Mario.
Terima kasih banyak guys. Nice to meet you ya. Hati-hati dan tetap semangat ya. Sehat. Sehat ya, duluan yang sehat ya.
Ya, terima kasih Pak Mario. Sampai ketemu kembali.
Terima kasih ya kita. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Keep in
too.
touch ya.
Yep. Sure. Okay. Let's continue our session. Then I will pass it to Bagri.
Yes, thank you, Titan. Good morning, everyone. I will be moderating the all hands today. We say once again, thank you to Pak Mario, for attending and become the inspirational speaker for today. And since Mr. Jing is sick today, so I will be moving on and hand it over immediately to Mas Hafiz to read about our hospitality and revenue target.
Thank you. Mas Titan, please help to share the screen for the balance deck.
Okay, Mas Titan, can you share the screen?
Wait, there is error in my side.
You can help share the screen.
Share it. Yes. All right. Is it visible?
Yes, thank you, Pak Re. And please enlarge the slide.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to hover it. Hello. It was there it is.
Right. Go to the first slide, please. We have to announce new property on board first.
Yes.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. So this is our new property on board called Pingin Cottage, which already launched like 2 days ago and already received guests and check-in yesterday. So congratulations for the NOM team, and we hope we have a good journey with this property and inspire delight to our guests. So congratulations, teams. And next, okay. So this is the semester A target. Reminder for us for the revenue target is $3 million and $120,000 US. Hospitality target at 87% 5-star rating. Brand target or partner stability at $170,000 US. Next. So what about our hospitality target and achievement today? For this week, accuracy got a decrease by 0.1%. Next. So I tried new thing instead of showing you the list of the property. So this is the weekly accuracy performance for this week. So there are some properties we received, non 5-star reviews we received this week. The issues discrepancy about visual photo, amenity maintenance, and environmental misinterpretation. Next. For the check-in got a decrease as well by 0.2%. Next. So what about the summary of the issue? So there is a critical check-in issue. Some guests hard navigating and wayfinding and arrival policy and hard to find the property on Grab as well. There are 18 unique properties contributing this week. Next. But cleanliness decreased as well by 0.1%. So there are some issues for this week. So there are issue from bedding and linen, outdoor drainage issue, pest surface hygiene, and kitchen and maintenance. There are 38 properties impacted. Next. Communication. So this is the one and only metrics that increased this week by 0.1%. Next. So this is the communication this week. So there are 167 properties with 5-star reviews. So the guest said that high host responsiveness, and there are also some issues from guests within communication, navigation map, and hidden gap about the location, service request, and proactively. Next. So this is the MSM that related to this metric. Next. So for the location, unfortunately decreased as well by 0.2%. Next. So how about the location issue this week? There are 52 properties that receive non-5-star review. There are recurring location issue like distance and isolation, noise pollution, and accessibility and navigation. Next. The value stagnant for this week. I think the value already stagnant for 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Next. For the value performance report for this week, there are 28 properties with non-5-star reviews. There are some value distractor like maintenance and hygiene failure, communication and service gap, and also environmental. And this is the MSM that I believe related to the value. Yeah. Next. How about the overall 5-star too? Oh, I'm sorry, this is my fault. I think this deck is not updated, but the progress for this week, we still at 87 exact. So we still maintain to the target. So I will update the deck after the all hands. And next. So what about the review breakdown for this week? Counting from 9 February to 15 February. Next. Next. All right, this is the breakdown review percentage. Next. So please go next, Kakre, to speed up the.
Yep.
So this is the overall rating review for this week. There are 34 properties contributing to the non-5-star. Next. And this is the, what is it? Non-5-star factor to this week review. There are coming from facility and cleanliness failure, service and communication friction, and environmental. And these are the MSM for this month. They are, I believe, related to the hospitality as well. Next. For the next session, I'll pass it to Furqan for partner stability target.
Okay, thank you, Mas Hafiz, and good morning, everyone. So let's move ahead into the update on the brand achievement. So we have exceeded our budget, and it's get worsened this week because we have 2 offboardings from the Lucha and also Filabala. The Lucha offboarding is caused due to the partners providing job for her. This is some situation that we have observed in several of our other Balinese partners. And for Filabala is offboarded because of the perceived expectation on the profit that we never agreed upon, but this is the cause for churn, and the total value for both of them combines around more than 50,000 USD into the current achievements, and hence doubling from the existing maximum churn. So yeah, moving forward into the revenue target achievement. Into the revenue target achievements, we are currently at 2.2 million USD from the 3.12 billion USD revenue target. We still have around 1 month and also 2 weeks to achieve the target accordingly. So that is the report. Thank you so much. Back to Kagre.
Thank you, Furqan and Hafiz, for explaining about our. It's not looking good, but please keep up the spirit. Make the necessary strategies to make sure that we will be achieving the target that has been set. All right, then we can move on to the company theme, target, and achievement. Then I will share the floor back to Furqan.
By the way, very smooth transition from Kagre to Mas Titan on the screen sharing part. However, there's a bit of good news on the February 2026 accomplishment because our revenue target is on track, though the rest of the targets remain off track. They differ one by one. On the revenue target, we are currently on track at 93.94%, and there is one MSM that is contributed by Lutfi regarding the revenue target. So Mas Titan, if you can help to click over the MSM notes. Yeah, that's correct. Perfect. So there is one MSM that is contributed and strategized by Lutfi for the contribution on the revenue target. And next slide, on to the next target, which is on the hospitality. No surprise considering the trends over the week are declining. We are currently at 99.42% of the target accomplishment. There are several MSM activities. I believe the screen sharing has gone off. So if Kagre can help with that, it would be amazing. Thank you, Mas Titan, for restarting it again. So there are several MSM activities that is aimed to bring this up. That is contributed by me, Gaya, Kabayu, Wendy, Kagre, and also Fasha accordingly. Next up, regarding the brand target, we have announced the additional churn achievement semester, and there are several MSM activities that aim to prevent more churn happening, especially understanding about the NEB regulation that is happening in Airbnb Bali. There are several parties contributed into this from Bella, Mawayana, Nadia, Jason, Mr. Jing, me, Mas Gani, and also Hanza. Next up, into starting revenue target for March, still off track. However, there are several MSM activities that is going on to address this issue, contributed by collaboration from Kaila and also Tvi accordingly. Okay, then move forward. What are our opportunities for February? We managed to have 66% occupancy, 11% expired debt, 1% in maintenance, and also owner usage respectively. Okay, so this is the report for the February target. Thank you very much, Kak Gray. Back to you.
Thank you, Furqan. Good job to the revenue team for the partnership, and also the operational team need to keep a close eye on the target, on why the trend is declining, and make the necessary MSM to make sure that we reach the target for this month. All right, then we can move on to the next weekly mission inspiration. I believe the partnership team is currently on a roll this week. Most of the mission inspiration, not most, all of the mission inspiration is actually. The first one, I will hand the floor to Lutfi.
Okay, so yes, And I just realized should be for guests instead of partners. But okay, so let's jump straight into it. Idul Fitri opportunity to inspire the light. Indonesia holds the highest share of guests during Idul Fitri, which tells us this period is deeply driven by domestic travelers. It's a cultural moment where families gather, celebrate, and seek meaningful experiences. That gives us an opportunity, a memorable and amazing Idul Fitri stay for those staying and celebrating in Bali. When we understand who is traveling and why, we can position our properties with the right messaging, amenities, and pricing strategy ahead of demand. By attracting the right segment of travelers at the right time, we encourage earlier and faster bookings, reduce uncertainty, and strengthen overall revenue. That is all for me.
Whoa, great. Thank you, Lutfi. Then you can keep a close discussion with the 3S team, I believe. So then you can have a staff or someone or the housekeeper to send some inspired delight to the guests, especially the Indonesian guests. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Next, I will move on to Kanza.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gray. Please, Kak Titan, tolong. Okay. So disclaimer: the first 3 image is the before, and the last 3 image is the after. Okay, so the innovation is redesign and simplify partner newsletter. So recently, I worked on improving the partner newsletter to be more engaging by cutting down the text, keeping only the important points to make them. To spice things up visually, I work with Gemini to create some eye-catching infographic posters and thumbnails to go along with the content. The goal is that partners are now more drawn into the newsletter because they're easier to read and more visually appealing. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanza. Looks really good visually and everything, and I hope now the partner can easily read it much more better. All right, next to Brian.
Okay. Just this. Okay, so the option clustering is about checking a lot of personality that we had with partners to map the clustering with option framework, which is the numbers are just approximation from the LLM. And you can look at the left bottom, there are a lot of mapping it based on extraversion, consensus, and openness, because it's really hard to visualize 5 dimensions. So I try to just try. So based on the numbers of the ocean, I find what makes them the same by categorizing to cluster. Unfortunately, for this cluster doesn't have any interpretation because I need to find like what makes class, what genre is associated with cluster. Probably like cluster 0 are more sensitive with price. Probably like 4 cluster sensitive to communication. That's my action, and the goal of this just to prevention of genres that have the same personality of partners.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Hopefully the project will help the partnership, to slow down the churn rate. Thank you. It's just 3 more minutes to 10 a.m. WIB or 11 a.m. WITA. So I would like to extend for around 15 minutes max. Then we can move to Nadia for the last mission inspiration.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Good morning, everyone. So this is actually innovation by Jason. So he created an automation to generate B-rolls image for video production using transcript through the end automation. And so yeah, it's actually the goal for this is to speed up the production, improve visual storytelling consistency, and reduce the manual efforts for creating B-roll. So by building this workflow that converts transcript into relevant visual outputs. You can see the video results on the YouTube link. And perhaps if we have a bit of time, I would like to have Jason to share the process to everyone. Would that be okay? Great.
Sure, you can share for like a short time.
Okay, perhaps over to you, Jason. Maybe you can share a bit on how's the process.
Okay, thank you, Kanadia. Is my voice audible? Okay, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I created and get an automation. Basically, it retrieves the transcript and then it create the B-roll, which is the image, automatically. So here, let me kind of share how this work. What I need to do right now is based on a discussion with Pajing actually. So I think for every video long format, it requires something to retain their attention, right? And then the way we retain the attention is by giving them the correct visualization, which then it can create like a highly focused audience. And then I try to do it by retrieving the transcript and then giving it to ChatGPT and try to analyze 10 to 20 seconds text. And then based from the context, I create a visualization of what's being discussed and create like an infographic using Gemini. And for a long form video, it requires like for every 10 to 20 seconds, it means like I need to have 30 to 40, even 50 images of Gemini created image. And you know, creating with Gemini kind of takes time. For every prompt that you use, to like 1 to 2 minutes for every image that you generate. So it can add up. It will be more than probably like an hour or more, plus the editing time. You need to insert it one by one. So I kind of created this workflow that. So yeah, this is the prompting. This is the prompt, and then the timestamp, and then these are the context, and then I kind of created edit and workflow here. So it takes the prompting, and then it request it gives request from the end to the Gemini Nano Banana Pro, and then it will automatically upload a file to the drive, which then I can download and then use it to the video. So from the first iteration, it only took like 15 minutes to generate 25 B-rolls. And I think this is more scalable if we are using it for long-term use. Yeah, no. Thank you. Back to you, Kagri.
Thank you, Jason. Wow, that is amazing. I do not really understand about the Google that you show, but the process looks a bit complicated. But in the end, well, it results to a very good product. Hopefully, this will help the partners. Don't forget to give a reaction, everyone, to the inspirational mission that happened this week. All right, then I'll move to the next one, which is promotion and new employees. I actually will give the floor back to Nadia because both is from her team.
Okay, thank you, Gray. So this actually new employees. Okay, the first one is Ismail, not Rama, but Ismail Suyudi. So it's the business journalist now in the BBR team. He's full-time, but still me. And also we have another one is Francisca, also another intern for business journalist, but currently is on the ops team. So let's welcome Ismail and Francisca, everyone, and let's keep inspired. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadia. Yes, just a precaution, everyone. So now if you want to tag Ismail, make sure that you didn't tag the wrong person, because there will be 2 Ismail now in the company. All right. The next one is core value recognition. I believe we have 2. The first one, actually, I'll give the floor back to Nadia. Nadia is on a roll today. She keeps talking. Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Gray. So this is actually a core value to Jason for Inspire Delight and also Never Settle. Why? Because he demonstrated the never settle mindset by experimenting with end-to-end automation to generate the B-roll image, the one that he just showed earlier. And yeah, it's actually improving both efficiency and also storytelling quality in our BBR production workflow. So yeah, thank you. Back to you, Gray.
Thank you, Dia. Amazing. Great job, Jason. Keep up the good work. And next is to Mas Gani.
Thank you, Gray. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to recognize Hafiz for never settle and rise to the challenge, because I'm glad that Hafiz has a rapid skills of learning. Yesterday, I gave him a feedback on her information. And as you can see, usually Hafiz is just copy paste the data, screenshot, and put on the Canva, right? Just a bunch list of properties with numbers, blah, 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 blah. But now he used thought process and how to deliver some analysis with more pretty visual as well. So good job, Hafiz. Luar biasa.
Thank you, Mas Gani. Yes, I actually forgot, but yes, I was actually a bit surprised to see the deck earlier, because it was very visually much more easier to understand rather than just numbers and sheets. So yes, to Mas Gani and Mas Hafiz, this is such a good innovation. So everyone can also read it much more easier and can look back to the deck with much more context. The last one is announcement. Actually, the announcement also come from me as the moderator. Yes, so everyone, I actually will be having my last day tomorrow. I have resigned for a month ago. So it has been a very great 5 year, I would say. Yes, thank you, Nadia. 5 year. I just got my 5th year anniversary. I think back in December. So yeah, I would like to appreciate everyone. That's a good joke, actually, Fasha. Thank you. So yeah, I started as an intern and then move up to a lot of title. And I would like to appreciate everyone that has crossed path with me. Either the one that has left the company or still in the company until now. Everyone have been, I guess, contributing to, yeah, the work relationship or the friendship that I guess we have in the company. If someone is curious about the reason on why I am resigning, you can personally approach me. I will answer it. Or if you knew already, then yeah, that's also fine. And yeah, actually that's the the announcement. So this is my last moderator as a all hands, guys. So that's a good yeah, that's sort of a good thing, I would say. And that's from me for the announcement. There's actually a happy announcement after this, which is Lutfi is having a birthday today. So everyone, please say happy birthday to Lutfi. Anyone want to sing? Maybe Kanza. Kanza is good at singing. It's okay. It's okay. Just joking. Do not want to put you on the spot. Yes, Lutfi. Oh, how old are you actually turning this year?
I am.
You forgot your own age.
I'm 22 now.
Okay, 22. Amazing. So young. I guess one of the youngest people, I guess, in the company. Francisca, you cannot say it like that. Cannot say bohong ya. Cannot. Don't say that. That's basically from me, everyone, as the moderator. And don't forget to please update your personal updates. Maximum by end of day today. And don't forget to answer the question of the week as well. All right. Then I will hand the floor back to Titan as the host.
Yep. Thank you, Badri, for your moderating the session. And yeah, don't forget to fill the personal update by the end of the day. Yeah, thank you. We can continue to work, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for hosting and moderating.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye.